everybody, I'm Jen and welcome back to CVA Thrifts. I just realized it might be the first time I introduce myself, but I'm Jen. Okay, so hi and welcome back. Today's video is going to be, I'm trying to figure out how to explain it. So I think obviously that there is merit in watching videos like this. Otherwise, I wouldn't make them because my kids are napping and I have other things that I could do on their nap time. Believe me, I could nap, but I'm not. I'm here talking to you. So, I definitely think there is merit in watching yard sale videos, in watching hauls, in watching people on YouTube and figuring out what it is that sells and what doesn't. And we are going to do videos on that. We are going to be doing videos on all of that, like letting you know, hey, this is what sold for us. This is what to look out for. You know, these are things to avoid buying, because there are things to avoid buying even with all of this. But today's video is going to be kind of just a little tip with getting started into eBay, because it can be super overwhelming. It can be super overwhelming when you go into a Goodwill and you're trying to figure out what to buy, or super overwhelming when you go to a yard sale and you're looking at stuff and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't want to buy the wrong thing. I don't want to waste my money. And that's why you see even people who have been doing this for years, like you watch them on YouTube and you see them like looking things up on eBay because they're not sure either. They're not sure if it's going to be worth anything. So that part, that like overwhelming feeling, I totally get. But this is the tip. Don't just buy what you see people buying. And the reason I say that is because part of this and part of figuring this out for yourself is you've got to start like building up your gut muscles. Maybe that makes sense to you. If not, then bear with me and I'll explain. You got to start like being able to go with your gut a little bit. And one of like the best rules of thumb, especially when you're getting started, is if you find it interesting, chances are somebody else in the world will too. Now that doesn't mean that you'll always buy like winners. It doesn't mean that you'll always buy like things that are worth a ton of money. And it doesn't mean, like I said, to not watch things like this and build your knowledge base, because as you build, like that's the benefit of this, is as you build your knowledge base, it's basically like doing your homework and doing research. When you go out there, it does help give you confidence when you're shopping. But also what gives you confidence when you're shopping is buying things and like trusting your gut and saying, you know what, I think this is cool, I'm gonna get it, and having it be, you know, where it turns out you make money off of it. That's a really great feeling. And the other reason I'm saying this is because you're gonna see videos where like you see guys who are buying like video games and like they're worth so much money, and you're gonna see videos where like you're gonna watch people buy these things and they're worth, like they seem to be worth so much money, and you're just like, oh, I want to go find that, and it's the only thing you look for, and everybody else is looking for it too, because everybody else knows that video games, at least some of them, are worth some money. Not all video games, by the way, but we'll get into that in a different video. But like, you're gonna see these things. What you're looking for is like this stuff that maybe not everybody else is looking for. And when this is like a great rule of thumb, no matter where you're sourcing, you are looking for things that they don't know about typically, because that's where you're gonna find the best prices and that's where you're gonna get the best profit margin. So if what you are interested in is you really like quilts, okay? You really like quilts. You have a collection of them, you love them, you know a lot about them, you know how to spot if a quilt is like hand stitched versus machine stitched, something I don't know anything about. But if you know about it, you can go to yard sales and estate sales, things like that, and you can find those items. Even Goodwill has a blanket section, and thrift stores have blanket sections. You can go to those and you can make really good money. And you might not see somebody on YouTube buying quilts, but that doesn't mean that there isn't money there. If that is what you love, then you figure it out. You make some money off of that. One of the things that I love is Christmas, like just in general. I love Christmas. I am that person who other people make memes about because I want to start Christmas in October. Not even October 31st. No. I would start Christmas October 1st. Maybe even earlier if my husband would let me get away with it, and he is not a Christmas person. But I love it. So when we were going out to yard sales, I find Christmas items because people are getting rid of them. And you know what? I found it was a Rudolph that was made by Montgomery Ward, which I don't even know if that's a company anymore. It didn't look like anything, but I thought it was so cute, and I bought it for $25, and we sold it for $250. So if there is something that you love and you're not seeing the people that you watch on YouTube finding those items, it's still stuff to look for. And you might be the only person who's going to these places who's looking for that. You might be the only picker in your area who loves old china and teacups, and everybody else is buying up all the video games, but you love the lots of yard sales and places have plates and cups and all of this stuff, all of these things. You might love that stuff and know a lot about it already. So you might go in and that's all you get, but you make good money off of it. So I guess what I'm saying to you is that watch these videos, learn what you can from them, but also trust yourself. Because if it's something that you love, whether it's history or porcelain cats or books or clothes or I don't even know, maybe you love tools. Maybe you're a tool guy. Those can be worth some money. Whatever it is, you can figure it out and you can learn and you can go and find these items at sales, because I've seen these items at sales and some of them I haven't picked up because I didn't know what they were. But if you do and you can make money off of that, do it. Don't just go with what we're telling you. So comment down below and let me know what is something that you love to sell or that you want to look for when you go to sales. There's gotta be something that you already have an interest in that you can find at sales. So that's it. Like this video if you liked it and you want to see more videos like it, and subscribe. I hope you all have a great day. Bye.